Maru Sivanushku.
You have grown very thin, Bosch. Less than a shadow, less than a man. Sentenced to death, and yet you live? Why?
To silence Andor. How many times must I say it?
Is that all?
Why not ask Vane himself? Is he not one of your masters?
We've caught a leader of the insurgents. She's being brought from Rabanasta, the woman Amalia. Who could that be? Such a faithful hound to cling so to a fallen kingdom.
Better than throwing it away.
Throwing it away, as you threw away our homeland.
Who's there?
This the place?
The mist is flowing through this room. It must be going somewhere.
You know Imperials. Please, you must get me out.
It's against my policy to speak with the dead, especially when they happen to be Kingslayers.
I did not kill him.
Is that so? Glad to hear it.
Please, get me out. For the sake of Dalmasca.
Dalmasca? What do you care about Dalmasca? Everything that's happened is because of you! Everyone that's died! Every single one! Even my brother! You killed my brother!
Quiet! The guards will hear.
I'm dropping it.
Pirates without a sky. Spare us your creditors.
Yeah, but he's
A traitor, I know. Stay here and fight if you want. If you can walk, let's go.
You're taking him with us?
We could use another sword arm.
And you have it.
In the scene you just saw, Judge Gabranth had his haircut to match an officer of the Arcadian army, but in the opening cutscene, he had his hair to look like Bosch. You can tell the difference by their voices, and Gabranth does have a little speck on his cheek that sets him apart. Von, Fran, and Balthier follow Gabranth out of the prison area where Judge Gabranth goes to speak with Bosch once again. He mentions to Bosch that they have captured a leader of the insurgents, a woman named Amalia. Now, who could that be? And that, of course, hints to Bosch that it's Ash that they captured, and Bosch realizes that. Gabranth mentions to Bosch that he's grown thin and asks why he still lives, and Bosch replies, "To silence Andor, how many times must I say it?" That is a reference to the ruse that Vane Solidor had set up in the opening cutscene. Vane wants to separate all the forces that might try to oppose him in Arcadia and resist him. Andor and Bujurba Bosch von Ronsenberg and Ash and the Dalmascan resistance soldiers. And that works pretty well. As you can see later on, Ash does believe that Bosch had actually betrayed Dalmasca and killed her father. And the three resistance potential groups are driven apart by Vane's ruse. Vaughn also believes that Bosch had betrayed Dalmasca and was the one who stabbed his brother Rex, ultimately killing him. So Vaughn jumps on the cage and is enraged with Bosch, but that alerts the guards to their presence there, and Fran is forced to drop the cage to the Barham Passage. Balthier recognizes to escape alive they'll need an extra sword arm, and the four are forced to form an uneasy alliance to go through the passage.